What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? How y'all feeling out there? It's your boy Jax Wild and the homeboy PG the Hustle.
What's going on?
What's up, man? It's Wednesday, so you know what time it is. It's another edition of the Redeployment Podcast.
Yes, sir.
So, bro, happy to be here today, man.
Oh, yeah.
Happy to be in front of you.
For sure.
Busy week. You know what I'm saying? Ups and downs here and there, but man, this is always one of my settling moments where I can be like, bro, we about to get on here. We about to talk shop. When I mean shop, I mean military, you know what I'm saying, if you will, with the homeboy. So how was your week so far?
It was cool. It was cool. Just a little bit of hurdles, y'all. As you know, I know everybody else don't know. I just left the hospital.
Man,
they just got discharged and back home.
Yeah.
Doing good, feeling good. I had a little stomach issues and stuff.
Okay.
So just say I'm blessed and happy to be here, man.
There wasn't no bad tacos or nothing, was it?
Nah. I wish it was that simple.
Yeah.
I wish it was that simple, but I had a lot of work done on my gut, man. So pieces taken out, I had inches taken out of it, and all kind of stuff put back together, and surgery, and so it's always gonna be rough, and tricky for me in that area. So,
bro, so that makes sense because last week we talked about the VA sending that pack out. For the testing of the testing. Yes, I ain't got my pack yet, so we good so far. Hey, I became one with the fact that, you know what I mean, you said the health is the wealth. I looked at those clips over and over again, and you talked about like that's one thing you don't play with. So I'm putting it together up here because everything got to start up here, and then we could do something with it. But if they send that pack out where I gotta go do a science experiment,
I think you might have a couple years though.
Okay.
I think
I can dig that because I just turned 43. So what we feeling like?
You do. You got a couple years.
Okay, bet.
You got a couple.
Bet. Yeah. Bet. Bro. So last night, and I don't be posting like I should. So y'all forgive me. But last night, me and wifey, we stepped out. We went over to the Chris Breezy, the Breezy Bowl. You feel me?
Oh Lord.
So you know what I'm saying. I was excited to go.
Did you do the backstage? Did you do the meet and greet?
No. We didn't do the meet and greet.
You wasn't letting wife do the meet and greet
because I was gonna be on this side. She was gonna be on this side. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna be in the meet and greet like this.
You feel me, man? You could have told Breezy
about my wife.
You could have told Breezy.
Man, I ain't paying $1,000 to be mad for the rest of the ride home. You like this?
So you really go just let him grab your cheek like that? You wasn't gonna move. You wasn't gonna move his hand or nothing. I mean, how you think that made me feel?
Bro, because you in traffic crazy. You gonna be in traffic crazy.
Traffic dumb
stop and go all the way out that joint.
Nothing
you
but
gotta
conversation.
You gotta walk 15 minutes to get to the car. You get that just soaking, boy.
Because it was breezy, huh?
No, but I had an interesting experience, right?
Okay.
So, number one, we're in Raleigh, North Carolina. Now,
Raleigh?
I know many people don't know anything about that, like logistically. However, I found out the hard way yesterday. Raleigh is just as big as any other metropolitan big city.
Yeah.
It's a smaller Atlanta, a smaller Nashville. It's a city, right?
Yeah.
It's only one or two ways in and out. So I got off work. I work in Chapel Hill.
Okay.
I had to go to Durham. Well, first I stopped at the mall because I had to get a fit. You feel me?
Right.
I was the youngest. I was the youngest looking, oldest man in the building, bro. Because I looked online. I'm like, well, what we gonna wear? Okay, I'm gonna wear something. I'm gonna wear something kind of like what they be wearing. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying?
Bruh, you was out there in your true religions.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I was out there. I don't know.
You had your skinny jeans. You was out there unking.
No, man.
Yeah, don't tell me you was. I don't look for. Don't I look fresh though? Don't I look fresh?
I had on the slight. I had on the slight little joggings. That was the like the wooden kind of fit, not military, but like if we was going hunting
you was
in the snow,
the real tree. Yeah, you was still
with the real tree. There we go.
Okay,
had the real tree. Had a nice little cream little shirt. You know,
what I'm saying? A little real tree from time to time. Yeah,
and a nice little brim, little New York brim joint. You know what I'm saying? I was straight. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, you was out there unking.
Big
He was out there big unking.
So I left the mall, jumped on the expressway. 2 accidents on the expressway to get to wifey. Now wifey was off. She was dressed. So I got to get shouts out to wifey. None of this is her fault. It's all me. I take full responsibility for the elements of this story.
Oh,
she was ready to go. She was off. She had the kids taken care of. They had baths. They had food. She was dressed. They was ready for bed. It was me. So I coming in hot. I jump clean, put my fit on. Boom, boom, boom. We ready. Jump on the road. 3 accidents on the road we got to get to Raleigh. So I'm like, okay. So first, we was only going to be like 20 minutes behind, right? No big deal. Start at 7. We get there about 7:30. Mm-hmm. Man, bro, no cap, no problem. We didn't even know the opening acts.
Whoa. Can you say the names?
Something Eco. Gina Eco.
Jenny Aiko?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
What's the other boy name? It was a bunch of.
I would have went just for Jenny.
Bro, it was a bunch of cats I've never even heard of.
Did Jenny do her thing?
Okay, so you gotta let me finish. So 20 minutes, I'm like, okay, we're gonna miss the opening act. No big deal. But this 3 accidents on the road delayed us 2 more hours. We get to the venue area, about to pull in the parking lot. Copper said, "Oh, this joint closed. You gotta go. You gotta go over there." So I whipped it around. We went over to the other parking joint. Got out, pulled up there. Okay, how far are we? Oh, it's a 30-minute walk. So we get to the Joe, right? We get there. Chris Breezy is up and had been up for about 30 minutes. So we missed all of that. Wow. Then, mind you, so I have been, you've seen my videos. I've been to a lot of sporting events. I've been to a lot of concerts. I've been to it all. Your seat is your seat. I repeat, the seat you bought is your seat.
I'm gonna let you finish though.
We going. I said, all right, we at 15. Okay, bet we going up the tunnel. There was a crowd, a gang of people to the left, to the right. Ain't nobody going nowhere because everybody like this.
Yep.
Ain't nobody going to no seats. Bro, I watched the concert from the tunnel, bro. From the tunnel. We didn't even see no seat, bro. Because everybody was just, bro, it was so bad. The little people, the ushers, they got up out of there, bro.
I bet.
They got up out of there. So
I'm telling you, man, yeah, these new age events, boy, you got to get there early.
Bro, I took a L. Ron Hubbard, bro.
Not really, because you got to see him. You was there.
Yeah, but I took an L. I took an L Burgundy, bro.
You didn't get to see the whole thing. Paid a couple $100 for the tickets and seen half the show.
Bad. The other bad part about it, wifey bought the tickets. So you could piss off your money, but you can't piss off her money.
Listen, bro, you're gonna have to make that up.
I told her, I said, wifey, look, this on me. This on big homie right here.
Mm-hmm.
This on me.
Now, hey, but you know what? I will to your advantage. The accidents is not your fault.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Accidents not your fault.
However, I did have an opportunity where I could have possibly just taken off or work from home is what we call it.
Right. Oh yeah, if I'm
been ready.
Oh, so you went to what? Oh yeah.
So that's why I was like, because I was like, you know what I'm saying? I get off, I go grab me a fit, I jump on the road, I can mob through traffic. You know, I won't, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? No big deal.
You wasn't thinking about them improbables.
It was a big deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I told her, I said, listen, man, it's on me, on big homie.
Yeah, when Erykah Badu come in town, front row seats.
I said, wherever you want to. I said, wherever you want to go, whoever you want to see, I got you.
That's what
I was like, wait, hold on.
Wait a minute.
You gotta clear it. You gotta clear it though. I said, in the continental USA, okay, because your money didn't take us to no Paris now. We're not going.
Hey, that might just be the right get back. Sis, that's the right. I think that might be the right move. I think that might be the right move.
No, sir, your money did not get us to Rome to see.
Go over there, at least you ain't gonna be late. I bet you that. I bet you won't be late. Fooling around over there. You're gonna be on time.
Bro, but yeah, man. So that was my experience, man.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, but on to the it was good. I mean, we got out. I've been getting her out of the house a little bit more.
Nice.
Letting her, chill and see some stuff. Nice. But let's talk about our sponsor of the day.
Hey, W Energy. You already know, man. W.GG. Go ahead and type in PG the Hustle at the end for 10% off. It is the all-natural, focus-driven energy drink. And
then we got some merch for sale. Go
represent the Redeployment Podcast, man.
You know what I'm saying? I got the shirt on right now. You know what I'm saying? Black Money Media, live.com. Hit the collections. Get to the Redeployment Podcast. Buy you a hoodie. Buy you a sweater. Buy you the logo shirt. Or get the DC special. That's that shirt in the middle because we love you and there's nothing you can do about it. And there's beanies up in there because, it's starting to get a little cool depending on where you're at.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, let's do this. While we got this up real quick, right before we go to the guest, let's do this for people watching because I see we got, there's a couple folks popping in there, but then we...
Yeah.
And anybody on Spotify, if y'all do, I'll put it like this. If y'all do go to blackmoneymedialive.com and y'all do purchase your shirt, when you take a picture, post it at Jax, at me, Instagram, Facebook, anywhere. Take a picture somewhere. You could be doing military stuff. You could not be doing military stuff. Just be hanging out. Just show us what you're doing. You know what I mean? While you're out, if you're out. Show us what you're doing if you're in still. Just rep the show. Take a picture with the shirt on, and me and Jax will instantly send you guys a 25% off coupon.
25%.
Only for you. Only for the people that post. Only for the people that purchase and post. Boom, 25% off coupon. And if that's 25% off is a lot off of
man, it's a lot.
And this is off the whole cart. It's 25% off the whole cart, not just one item.
And the stuff ain't even that expensive, so you know what I'm saying. You really saving.
Nah, I think only like $25, man.
So something
you
got
that,
it,
depending on what size. Y'all got it. Rep the show, man.
You got it. So on to the guest, man. We got another great guest. We've always had good guests, but this one, so we talked about my time in Turkey. I still got to find somebody from Turkey. That way they can talk to the young jacks from Turkey. But got somebody from Turkey. We talked to somebody from Japan. We talked to a couple people from Herbert Field. This individual I met while stationed at Herbert Field. We had a NCOA, which is the NCO Leadership Academy. So you get NCO, you go to NCOA so you can put on tech sergeant, put on master sergeant, and all that good stuff.
Right.
So just going up the ladder, no big deal. But you go to this leadership school. The cool thing about this one was it was only like an hour and a half, hour 45 from the house. However, some of the days, some of the weeks, I elected to stay at school because we had to do group projects together.
Okay.
So through doing the group projects together and people that was already stationed there in the school, I met our guest, Randy Aikens. Now, Randy was stationed there and he gave us a tour. He was our local tour guide. Now, this is Panama City prior to all the storms and all the washouts. But this guy, he will always drop plugs about working out, drop plugs about mental health, and just really pouring into us, literally and figuratively, because we was out kind of, we got a little wild from here to there. But anyway, welcome to the show, Randy. Let's give him a round of applause for being here. Thank you for accepting the call, man. How are you, man?
Man, I am great. I am extremely blessed, my brother. I'm feeling good.
That's good, man. How before we get to the meat and potatoes, just give us a once over. How was your day today, man?
Whoo, that's a great question. So I woke up when I wanted to because that's what I get to do now.
Man.
Been retired for almost 5 years now, so it's feeling good. And
man, congrats.
Did a little bit of work in the studio now. Like as soon as we get done here, I'm gonna be in here experimenting a little bit. So that was pretty much my day. Wednesdays for me are kind of slow, so I allow them to stay that way.
Man, beautiful. That's good work right there. So I know everybody out there is waiting, so let me go ahead and drop you up out this plane. This is called the drop. The drop signifies to us and to the guests that days, the weeks, the months prior to you joining the service, they want to know why you joined. They want to know situations surrounding your join. Me, I was one bad decision away, and I so I just got up out of there. Other people had, could have been facing a little time, if you know what I mean. So we want to know what was yours? What was happening in your life where you decided to join up?
So at the time that I decided to join, I was actually failing out of college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it wasn't because I'm dumb. I mean, some people may think I am, and that's okay if they do. But I was bored. I had only been in my hometown like my whole life. So my first time riding an airplane was to go to San Antonio, Texas.
Where was your hometown?
Pensacola, Florida. So I'm about 100 miles from where I grew up at right now.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So you went to So that's okay. I'll let you finish. What college was you in?
Yeah. What's that? I actually went to University of South Alabama.
Wow.
Yep, in Mobile, Alabama.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And so did the recruiter hit you up in high school and then you decided to reach back out, or did they come to the school?
I went looking for them. Yeah. I just needed something different. When I sit down and did an audit, and that's something I've always really done. I'm really self-aware, always have been. So I was like, man, school ain't it. So what are you gonna do? And Air Force was it.
Now, did you choose the Air Force the whole time, or was there other things?
Yes, sir.
And
yeah,
did you?
I would not have joined another branch. We would not be having this conversation if the Air Force didn't want me.
I heard that.
Wow.
At all. Yeah.
Now I'm curious to that because Pensacola has the Navy station right there. So I would have thought that would have just immediately grabbed you.
I mean, we still had the ability to do market research back then, though.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
True.
I don't want to go in the Navy, and no offense, but not for me.
To all my shipmates out there, no offense.
No, I don't even want to be called a shipmate. I don't like that.
So when you joined, how was your basic training experience? Was it everything everybody talk about? Was it rough? Did you was good with it? What was it like for you?
It was it was interesting. It was very interesting. So I'll tell you about the end to let you know how it started, right? So I had two relatively young MTLs. One was a senior airman and one was a staff sergeant, but they were really good and they took good care of us. Like I didn't have any complaints about them at all, right? But man, they both found a way to come up to me like during the amnesty time and told me that at times they were intimidated. So going back, because of how I look and how I sound and how I am, I got a little beat up every now and then. Yeah, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Not physically, but I got in some trouble for some looks.
Oh wow. Okay. Because they was already intimidated. So they think and we need to make sure we get control of this guy.
Yep.
Because we don't want this guy to control the narrative of the experience for everyone else.
Yeah, and the funny part is I ended up leaving there as the dorm chief.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Now, was you the first elected dorm chief or you got it? Oh
nope, wow. I was the last. I was the lone survivor.
Went through a couple dorm chiefs.
About 2.5 weeks in. So, the last 3.5 weeks at the time, it was only 6 for me. So
yeah. All right. So leaving basic training, what job did you pick?
Aerospace propulsion. So I was a jet engine mechanic.
Wow. And how was that? Like was the title what you read in MEPS, or where did you pick it at MEPS, or you picked it during basic?
I picked it before I even went to MEPS. I had my job already locked in. Yeah.
So was the description of what it read, did it say, yeah, that's what I want to do? Like, yeah, I mean,
it was different. I wasn't a mechanic before I joined the military, but I always had aptitude. I would tinker with stuff, putting people's furniture together, hooking up their AV systems and stuff like that. That was all natural for me. So it looked intriguing. And man, bruh, like the description don't even fully encapsulate what I was able to do just because I picked that job.
Really? So so this is a job, like I know we had a couple of aircraft maintenance guys on here before. A lot of them had terrible thoughts about being in aircraft maintenance, but are you saying your experience was more on the lighter side of aircraft maintenance? Like you enjoyed it?
Nope, I'm not saying that at all. Did I enjoy the work? Yes.
Okay.
I did not enjoy the politics, right?
Got it.
But throughout my career, like when I was a senior airman up until I was a staff sergeant, I was stationed at Dover Air Force Base, my first duty station, right? So September 11th happened while I was in the Air Force, and then Iraqi and Enduring Freedom all happened like in that span that I joined. Like 1 year in, September 11th happened,
Woo.
So that my whole career was that, and because of that, they were accelerating some of the special programs that we had, and I was able to become a flying crew chief. And doing that, like I have still been to more countries than I have states.
Really?
Yeah, probably by at least 10 for sure.
Give us real quick your top. Give us your top 5 right now on the spot.
Top 5 countries.
Countries,
top 5,
yeah.
top 5. Okay, so top 5, I would have to say, in no specific order, I'll start with Singapore. Singapore was dope, man. Singapore was dope.
All right.
I would need a whole show to tell you about Singapore. So next I would go, yeah, it's like that. Next I would go Germany. I like Germany because of the food, and the Germans like to party, and at that time I did too. So we got good times there. Spain is probably next.
Ooh.
I probably spent the most time in Spain, and yeah, it was just a good time. When we got to go out and be immersed in the culture and everything, man, it was great. And then I would have to say, ooh, this is tough. I would have to say Italy, but specifically the island of Sicily.
Oh, okay.
Man,
you going to wine country over there, ain't it?
Bruh. Blood oranges just in the street, because they fell out the tree. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
good. That's a good time.
Good times. And this is going to sound weird, but I'll add Kuwait. And I like Kuwait because during my time traveling to Kuwait during the wars and stuff, we didn't stay on base. We stayed in 5-star hotels.
Oh.
So
y'all was prior to them actually standing up where the folks would be staying now. Okay,
yes,
got
sir.
it.
Yes, sir. And then the rules for flight crew were different.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, because you was a flying crew chief, so you roll with the crew.
Yeah, I roll with the crew. Yes, sir.
All right.
And then my final one, I'll probably say Korea. And not because it's a great country, but it's just because I had a really good time there. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were saying they were elevating, so they made you a flying crew chief. And so then how did it evolve after that?
So after that, I went to Kunsan, Korea. And the funny part is, like, Kunsan is how I ended up going to Singapore.
Okay.
Yeah, got there, got qualified, and just found some good graces. And we went to Singapore for 6 weeks in the middle of my remote. So right after that, I came back for a couple weeks, and then I went on my mid tour.
Man, oh yeah, you was getting it in, man.
Yeah. My younger days were good. My younger days were
good. So now, what jet did you actually were able to work on?
So when I was in Dover, I worked on C5s, and C5s and C-17s and larger aircraft like that require a flying crew chief just in case they have to land in some crazy environment that doesn't have full maintenance capability. So you need to have somebody either fulfill that maintenance, themselves, or an expert that is able to call on the right follow-on forces to be able to get the jet fixed if it breaks.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah. So did you stayed on C5s all the time?
No. So from there, I went to F-16s. So went from the biggest to like the smallest aircraft. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Yeah. And it's crazy because in my career, we're able to, shred out and go to different aircraft, once we become a 5-level, 7-level, all those different things. And man, it's quite a jump. And you don't get a lot of time to get proficient. So you gotta learn from the airmen and learn from anybody you can in order to meet that level of expertise that matches your rank. Because they're not going to see that you didn't work F-16s before. They just see that you're a staff sergeant. So figure it out.
Oh, right.
To say you don't know, Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. That's good, man.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
I like that.
And then how long did you Did you do any special duties other than inside of the aircraft maintenance?
I did two.
Okay.
I was the deputy IG here at Tyndall Air Force Base, and Tyndall is where I ended up at after Korea, and I stayed in Tyndall for a very long time, right?
Okay.
And then, on my way out, I was an airman dorm leader. I was the superintendent.
Oh yeah. So you got to give us an unclassed crazy story about the airman dorm leader, because I know it's Tyndall, so
I got a story that you won't expect.
Okay.
So guess what happened as I was the ADL here at Tyndall?
Dorm fight, drugs.
Hurricane Michael.
Michael. That's why you was there?
Yep.
Yeah, so take us through, because all right. Let me back it up. Florida is known for hurricanes here and there.
Yep.
I was in Florida from 2006 to 2018. Right?
Oh yeah. About as long as me.
Now, during this time, there were hurricanes coming through. We boarded up the house once, and nothing ever happened. So I have been blessed to only have like some heavy storms, some little flooding here and there. But then I left in 2018. When did Michael happen?
Same year, 2018, October.
I left January. I got to my base, Germany, January of 2018. Yeah. And then looking on the news, hollering at my homeboys at the crib, they're like, we going down to Tyndall, we gotta help them, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so this is great, because you have to tell us that has never happened to a military base before, has it?
Yeah, Hurricane Katrina. Remember that?
But we didn't get tore up, did we?
Not us, but
the base. Did. Yeah, Keesler.
Keesler did. Okay.
Keesler got wrecked. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So talk us through.
That was the last time something that major happened. Yeah.
Did they even rebuild Keesler?
Yeah.
Yeah. It took a long time. Yeah,
I was gonna say, because a lot of that stuff they didn't, but I know, we gotta have this stuff up and running. So that's why I was asking, did they rebuild? Because when I was in, nothing crazy happened, but I know when I was in California, when the earthquakes happened, a couple of them, like March, I think they never rebuilt March Air Force back up to do what it did. They turned it into like a training board. It's nothing now. I think it's done.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's I think they were getting ready. I think my mother-in-law said they turned it into like an amphitheater or something right there. They're going to be doing shows or something right there. They just took the whole little land right there. And they had a lot of land. March had a lot of land, bro.
Yeah, because they was doing testing for Edwards, which was not too far away.
Yep, exactly. Yep. That was by Vegas or whatever. What Barstow, something like that.
So, Randy, take us through what is a person to do with a dorm room full of airmen who is now about to be displaced? Like, how many pack of cigarettes did you smoke?
None, man. Yeah, zero cigarettes. Yeah. I tell you what, if I could, I probably would have. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was crazy. So, everybody was ordered to evacuate. So we didn't necessarily have to worry about what to do with them, because the evacuation order meant that people would stay evacuated as long as it took to assess when people could start coming back, right?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Man, the process leading up to that worked. And I was here by myself. I was the only member of my team that came back.
Wow.
Yep.
And y'all come back to wasteland, like buildings done.
Bedlam. Yeah, just wasted.
Pandemonium, if you will.
If you will. Yeah, indeed.
And then so So okay, all right. So you said it was in October, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let me tell you where I'm at. I'm in Germany. I'm the supply guy and a resource advisor for the TACP unit. Now, TACP, we high end, we need radios, we need equipment, blah, blah, blah. So we in the war room planning for our next FY. Oh, we gonna buy this, we're gonna buy this. We got this money coming in over here, boom, 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 boom. So we got it. We put all our stuff on the paperwork. We send it up. It all gets approved. And then that happened.
Yeah.
Now, that happened. Everybody funding. It was almost like a government shutdown. Everybody funding cut in like to a quarter. And it was like, look, this is our. So here's the thing, right? On one hand, I get it. We need to rebuild. But on the other hand, they decided this is our chance to make this the state of the art, best Air Force base money can buy. So that's kind of where I felt the way. Like, okay, building it back up, getting it back to where it was once standing, I'm with it. Making it the state of the art, best of the best of the best was kind of. What is your feelings about that?
I don't really have any. You know, the thing about that is they needed to find a home for this massive amount of F-35s that we purchased and need to use. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what's coming into Tyndall Air Force Base now, and
the
F-22 already had other sites that could absorb those extra F-22s.
Okay.
You had like Nellis and Langley, Pickham, and all of those different places that Elmendorf. Yeah.
So they basically just seized the opportunity, gave a big thank you to the hurricane. It's like, nah, this is it. We're taking this chance. So
I wouldn't no thank you to the hurricane. Like I don't think anybody would want that to happen. Like if we could go back in time, like nah, you can stay where you at, Mike.
now if it never happened, would have ever came to Tyndall then? They probably would have just been dispersed.
They probably would have still been on the list, but who knows whether it would have gotten approved for that. Yeah.
And think about this too, Jack.
Like this airspace in this area is prime real estate. So there's always going to be bases here.
Oh, okay.
And also too, man, like I know, it was a bad thing, but it's almost in that instant, almost like a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? Or a blessing in disguise, because no longer you don't have to do a lot of stuff for construction. It costs a lot to tear down to build back up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
true.
As far as construction wise, like so if a natural disaster hits it, then I mean you can really just start from square one and go on with the plans that you might have already had going on in the future. You know what I mean? And it just makes it easier.
What the pivot was. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's what it felt like it was. Like it just was easier. I mean, like I said, I was never stationed there, but just logically, it just felt like that was how it happened. You know what I mean? It was like we already had plans, because I don't think nobody thought of it right then when it hit. They probably already had these plans.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah.
We just didn't know when the funding was going to come and all that.
Yeah, lots of planning. And even in the rebuild process on our end, like, man, we had to plot out where all of the new dormitory buildings would be and what styles and all of that stuff too, man. So my team, even the ones who stayed after I retired, played a major part in the rebuild here at Tyndall.
Man, that's fresh. Let me we can fast forward a bit till 2023. I'm now stationed at Travis, right? And at Travis, I was given the very great opportunity to be the additional duty first sergeant, right?
Man,
and so so I'm flipping through, I'm reading, figuring out who got PIFs and who got personal files and all that, and I stumble across some guys with some 15s, right? So the base I was at Travis, we had what's called the CR, contingency response. So any national disaster and all that kind of happened, on top of using the guard and the reserve, we're able to go there to set up a little hub, a little spot somewhere so they can start trying to rebuild and bring forces in, whatever. These dudes, and obviously not gonna say no names, but these dudes got 15s because nobody's on base because they helping with the rebuild. But they running through these cars, they getting, because it was like a ghost town. They running through the VX, they running through
hitting licks.
They hitting licks. Now you supposed to be there helping these mugs get together. You hitting the lick. I'm talking about, the first place they hit. Can you guess the first place they hit? Classic.
Yep.
Man, I probably know who those guys are.
Yeah. And that's crazy. Like
I probably actually went to court to testify against some of those guys.
Wow.
Yeah. You see,
or to give a statement, I should say, to give a statement.
Yeah. So you see, PG, how like this is what, and not putting light to that bad situation. I'm just trying to connect dots on how that one thing that happened in Tyndall affected me once in Germany, and then affected my crew in California years.
It was a lot. It was a lot. It was big. It was like,
and you was right there on the ground floor of that. What would you say percentage wise they're up to right now? Are they back at 100% yet, or are they still?
No, I would say, and I wouldn't know because I've been out of that space for a long time. But that the main side of the base, a lot of the main side of the base is starting to shape back up. There's some new dormitories which look amazing. They got new lodging buildings, and they got a couple of more things that are up too. So it's coming together. It's probably going to take it'll probably take another 5 years, to be honest.
Really?
I miss the dorm life.
Yeah. So much got destroyed. Like my last job before that hurricane hit, which is crazy because I had just left that job. Like when the hurricane hit, I had been the airman dorm leader or superintendent or whatever it's called for like a month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Wow. So I didn't even how could I know what to do? But, yeah. And then my last job, I was the propulsion flight superintendent. So, we had a large facility and we had 2 hush houses. And, the only thing that's left now, though, is the hush houses. None of that stuff is still up there. Yeah, because it all had to be torn down. Like that's how much damage. And that was one of the biggest buildings on base, but it got caved in, got destroyed.
Man, that's crazy, man. But hey, man, shouts out to you, man. That's one thing. It's a common thread, even with the people I just bring on, and I'm just scrolling through, my Facebook friends, and I'm like, oh man, he'll probably be good. And the common thread is like the leadership and the folks that chooses to come on, man. People will galvanize behind that, right? Like that was a very, very tough time and airman NCO's life, and you were right there to bring them back. And man, shouts out to you for that, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's dope.
Yeah, it was hard, man, but we figured it out. Yeah,
it's impact on a lot of lives, man.
There was a lot of long days, bro. A lot of long days.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Shouts out, bro. For sure.
So I want to switch gears over to one of your loves. Obviously, if you look in the back there, one of his loves is photography and doing film and production. But another love is love. You can see the pectorials popping out of the chest and the traps and the traps. You know, you know what I'm saying? You know, so when the gym
my flag at? Flag on the flag.
The gym is that way type dude, man. So fit.
He said the gym is that way type dude. I'm done.
My boy, you've been into fitness. What got you plugged into fitness? I think you did some shows, correct? If I remember.
I did a show. That was one show. Yeah.
One show. Okay.
Yeah.
When did you get into fitness that made you want to go as hard as you're going right now?
Well, I always really have been. You know, I played football in high school, and I've always been kind of weirdly athletic. Like, it don't make no sense sometimes why. You know, because I'm 45, but I do a lot of stuff. You know, and that's not a flex. It's just like, I don't know either, but I can do it. You know.
Yeah.
You say you're still out there.
So, you know, pretty much all the sports. Yeah. Pretty much all the sports. Pretty much. Football was my main thing until I, you know, decided not to play anymore. And then I kind of took a pause for a little bit. And then once I joined the Air Force, we had to work out anyway. So I just figured I might as well get back good at it. And I've been doing it ever since. Yeah.
Nice.
Man. Okay. So one thing about me, y'all, I just pressed over 1 year being retired. You know what I'm saying? Rough life. You feel me? And one day, not smartly, just one day, I decided, man, I ain't got to go to PT no more. And so day after day, week after week, I've developed the DD214 dad bod. So I would ask you, like,
I'm done with that description, man. I need 214 dad bod, bro.
I might have to make a shirt for that.
Yeah, you definitely gonna have to. You definitely gonna have to make a shirt. Yeah. Tomorrow,
my man said he got that DD260.
That's a better one. Now, that's a better one.
No, not 260.
Man, but
not the good kind. Yeah.
So my issue is I feel like I lost my motivation. Can you where would one, like a retired guy, somebody who got out the military, who is thinking like I'm thinking, like, man, I ain't gotta go to PT no more. Where is the motivation gonna be for us to find that? Like, what's up?
Well, the first thing I would ask is, like, what are you doing it for? Like, in the military, we worked out because we had to, you know, it was a part of our job, right? But now at this age, I feel like that should just be a part of your maintenance plan. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think that too many people overthink what they should be doing and how they need to, you know, go about getting in shape. It doesn't ever have to be anything that's overly complicated. Just get up and do something. And the more you do, the more you can figure out what you like and dislike. But if you never do anything, you ain't gonna do nothing, you know?
Say just lift, huh? Just do something, lift something, walk, bend a knee, pound a pavement, beat a heel.
Because, you know, we used to have to get up, you know, but now you got to find a reason to want to get up and do it. If not, then nobody's gonna challenge you anymore.
Right.
You know?
When I was young, man, I never liked to sit down. I never liked to sit down. I always liked to be outside.
Right.
Doing something, playing basketball, riding bikes,
and now
doing something.
And that's how we should be as adults too. I think that we forget that we still need to play, you know?
Yeah. Now, okay, so in this age of ChatGPT, social media, all these influencers popping up all over the place, like, I sometimes can get what's called analysis paralysis, right? can you give, for me especially, and maybe the people that's listening, 2 misnomers about fitness and working out, and then 2 things we could just do right now just to get the ball moving?
Okay, so let me flip those for you. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 things to get the ball rolling right now.
Okay, bet.
Okay,
and then I'll give you 2 misnomers if that's fair. Okay?
That's fair.
So
that's fair.
To get the ball rolling right now, my first one would be to stop making excuses. People our age, a lot of us have disabilities, a lot of us have all of this stuff, right? But when we were in the military, we still got up that hill. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that it may be more difficult, life may be lifing in different ways, but now you're not fighting for a paycheck, you're fighting for your life. And I can't think of a single excuse that would prevent you from doing that.
Wow.
Second point goes directly with that. Stop making excuses, right? And then once you do that, stop procrastinating. Tomorrow, the most precious thing that we ever have the opportunity to experience, because we don't know when it's coming. You know?
Yeah.
So how arrogant is it for somebody to say, hey, I'll push it off until tomorrow, when it may not ever happen?
Because tomorrow something else gonna happen that you're gonna act like is more important than you going to the gym.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. And when you do that, you always push something in front of what you actually need to do.
Nice.
Man, that's good.
And I'm not going to tell you how to structure your training. I'm not going to do any of that. But you know you need to do it, and you need to figure out how. And that's the only way that you're going to get started, you know. And back to motivation, you know, a lot of people ride that wave of motivation thinking that it's what's going to get them back in shape. But the wave is the issue. Discipline, what we really need to develop, runs in a straight line. And discipline don't care how you feel. It don't care if you had a bad night. It don't care about none of that. You know you need to get up and do it, so that's what you need to do.
Dang.
No, that's real.
2 misnomers.
2 misnomers. Let's get it.
All right, let's go.
First one. Eating past 6 p.m. The lie detector has determined that is a lie. You can eat whatever time you want to. Your body does not care if you eat in the morning, eat in the evening. What it does care about is that you eat the appropriate amount of calories for whatever your goal are, or whatever your goals are. So if you want to gain weight, you eat in a slight surplus. If you want to lose weight, you need to eat in a slight deficit. You have to eat in a slight deficit to lose weight. If you don't, you're never going to lose anything. You can work out all you want. And if you never create a deficit, because a lot of times people think they could eat more because they're training more, and that causes them to get stronger and fatter at the same time.
Stronger and fatter at the same time is crazy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But that's like she just said, like sis just said, he's speaking facts. Them facts.
Hey, that was good.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're right, bro. No lies detected,
bro. No lies detected. That
because I be seeing people like, this carbo load, and it's like, bro. Yeah, bro. Okay.
Why you
I eat 3 chickens, 6 bags of rice.
Right.
Then I go pump iron.
And you are just
me out.
Gradually getting bigger in the same state.
Right. Yeah. That's how they be looking like that. That makes sense now. That makes sense.
Stronger and fatter is so crazy to me. Okay, got it. All right.
Big sumo.
I mean, my man. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the second would be, this is for the ladies. I don't want to work out heavy because I'll end up looking like a man. The lie detector has determined that is a lie. The only people who can look like men are men because we have men hormones. Now, we all have a range of hormones, so some women may have a little bit more and some men may have a little bit less, and luckily we live in an age where those things can be balanced out. But I think that the fitness industry and just that cis culture has confused a lot of women into thinking that if they train hard, then they're going to magically turn into a man. And it would literally take some type of magic or alchemy to make a woman into something that she's not.
Right. I was gonna say, I honestly, to piggyback on that, not even to piggyback, but just to add to that, I've never thought that the women, because my cousin used to do bodybuilding competitions and stuff out in California, and I've been to, and see, I've never looked at one of those women that built that was like, muscle that were in the actual things, and like I'm talking about everything pecked and popping. Like I've never looked at him and was like, "Oh, they look like a dude." I've really always been like, damn, she really looks nice like that. Like she, I always gave it up for the physique and for the, what I'm saying, for the what's the name. Like it's not that, like you said, it's a social thing, man. That's social.
Yeah, that's social. And it's perpetuated by both men and women, but I have the hardest time convincing women that really want to get in good shape that they're going to have to train hard because they're afraid to look bulky or anything like that. And there's no such thing as looking bulky. Like your muscles do not change shape. No, they only get bigger or smaller. So if you're muscular, it's because you're muscular. It's not because this particular set of push-ups was the one that turned you into a boy.
But that's real. It's just you're accentuating your muscle tone. That's your real muscle tone. Like
exactly.
I mean, now don't get me wrong. Yeah. Now, I have seen them that have overdone it, but at the same time, those women look just as much as the dudes that have overdone it.
And here's the thing: there are ways for women to, become more manly, but as long as you stay away from that, it's not gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah. You would have to do something. A nice athletic build on a woman is
nice. A nice athletic build on a woman is beautiful.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, okay, we had two things we could do right now. We had two misnomers. I'm about to throw a curveball because I got one question. How does one actually get a six-pack? Is it doing crunches or is it not eating? Like where we land on that?
He trying to find out for a friend.
Yeah, for a friend. Somebody hit the chat. They chatted me and they asked me.
Is the friend amongst the peer group right now?
Jackson, get to the I can't believe it.
So, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
How to get through a six-pack, right?
Okay.
You can do the crunches all you want and never get a six-pack. Remember that point of both getting fat and strong at the same time? Right?
Yep.
So the common denominator in both of those issues is maintaining a calorie deficit long enough for your body to reveal that six-pack. Now, the crunches will allow those muscles to grow, but you already have a six-pack. It may not be the best looking one right now because it may be under conditioned or underdeveloped. And I'm not picking on anybody, but most people's are, Okay. And in order to get that to show, you just gotta stay in that deficit long enough to get that body fat low enough to show it. And for guys, I would say probably around 12% body fat would be ideal. And the lower you go, the more it's going to show. But 12 in the beginning is a good way to be able to show that six-pack off if you want to, and not feel like you're tired or running out of energy. Because when you run out of body fat, then that's a secondary energy source for your body. So you always have to eat, and sometimes you may feel a little like cold because your body doesn't have as much fat.
Doesn't have any body fat.
Oh.
That's why you gotta have a big friend in the wintertime. That's why
and it's actually not healthy to be in like single digit body fat for a long time. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Okay. So people that be bragging like I'm 2% body fat. You're sick, my boy.
Yeah. And hear me out. Sick, my boy. The ones that are constantly saying that they're 2% body fat, they're not. Yeah.
They're not. Okay.
2% body fat is extremely hard to, first of all, achieve, let alone maintain. Yeah,
okay.
They're not.
Wow.
And if they are,
there's too many calories out there for you.
Wow.
Yeah. And we don't need to be that low. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So 12. I'm aiming for 12. Hey, 12, Jax.
12.
Yeah, 15.
12.
For some of us, like 15 is enough. Yeah. So I would say between 12 and 15%. Yeah.
Because last time I checked, I did the bod pod at the gym over there. They said I was like 35. So
you ain't that far. You ain't that far away.
A little off.
Oh,
yeah, 35 ain't that bad.
2 years worth of work to get. Nah,
yeah.
Well, and here's the thing: like measurements are one thing, but the way you look, and the way you feel, and the way your clothes fit, those are the best indications. Because some of us kind of hit the genetic lottery. I know people that are, in their 20s in body fat, but their abs still show because they got good genes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
none
of this
we
is
actually
fair.
got we got a live question.
Yeah.
We got a live question right here.
Yeah.
For women, what's the body fat percentage for women to get a 6-pack? Or is that for
around both? No, it's not for both. It's definitely different. I would say for women it's higher. I would say between
connection. He'll probably be right back.
Oh no.
Women, no offense, have body fat that's needed.
Right.
Especially for like childbirth and you know what I mean, nursing and stuff like that. I would imagine. I'm not the expert. Expert to be back. Expert to be back, y'all. But I would imagine that women have that would make sense that he said is higher.
Man, my man said.
She said we passed that.
My man said.
She said no more. We passed. Ain't no more babies, Jax. No more youngsters.
Man, I wish, man. I wish I could get one more for the homies, man. One more for the homies.
One more for the road, man.
On the road, man.
Man. Let's complete the team.
Yeah. But my man said you ain't doing nothing but getting stronger and fatter.
Yeah, that took me out. It definitely took me out. But that's real though. That makes sense.
That is real.
That makes sense because I've seen people try to work out and try to lose weight, but they don't lose weight, and they don't get the result that they want. And then what he just said puts 2 and 2 together. That's why you're not getting the results you want because you're not doing the calorie deficit to see. Man, you dropping jewels. Every podcast we have somebody on here dropping jewels.
They're dropping jewels.
And I don't know if y'all picking it up. I hope y'all picking it up. Y'all should be
because I think the one thing when he comes back we got to get him is give us a website or something where we can go estimate, or he probably got it up here and do the counter on how to determine what is the proper calories, because everybody know how to do the counter. I mean, we got all these apps and stuff where you can weigh your food, because when I was trying to do my thing, I was weighing the food and then you put it in there and it got the equation. So this is like, 2 pounds or 2 ounces of a chicken breast or 2 ounces of turkey or whatever have you. And then that calculated to the calories or whatever. So when I was doing that, I was trying to stay, but I gave up on them because I really feel like I was not getting the results. But it wasn't that I wasn't getting the results, is I wasn't getting it fast enough, I guess.
Right.
Did you click them? You clicked them in?
No, you can click them in.
All right. Welcome back.
Sorry about that. Right. Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Nah, you all good. You all good. Oh, so before you dipped off, you left us on the cliffhanger, which was perfect with it. I mean, that was good for episode 2. Like, and follow us, for the next episode.
For the next one.
No, but you was talking about how much. What is the body fat for women?
Yeah, for women. Yeah.
I would say like between 18 and like 25%, depending on the woman. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, okay. Perfect.
So my question, my statement was when you guys got disconnected was
women can get as low as men, but most of the time. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's cool. It's just a little delay. Finish your statement, then I'll go with mine.
Okay, yeah, women can get as low as men, but most of the time they don't need to because women are designed to have higher body fat anyway.
Oh, now, damn.
Is that a perfect segue?
You said that.
Is that a perfect? Because that's what I was getting ready to ask. I was going to ask, is it the reason why women have to have, is why they're allotted more because their bodies are built to have the excess body fat for like childbirth and for feeding and stuff like that, for like breastfeeding and all of that? They're built like that to have a better, more body fat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. So. Yeah. And genetically, we have different primary hormones. So, it would be impossible for a woman to get as lean as a man and stay that way for a long time because estrogen won't allow for that to happen. And women do have testosterone too. I'm not saying that, it's just all one or the other. We have estrogen as well. Yeah. But the ratio is different. Each of us, and it skews higher testosterone for men and higher estrogen for women.
Right. Okay.
Bad. Now, can you just drop like what is your best app, or what's the best way to find out your calories so you could either go in a surplus or go in a deficit? Like, do you have an app?
Would say
do you have a website?
Yeah. So I do have an app, the Tribe app, shameless plug. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Do your thing.
I'm getting it.
Do your thing.
Hold on. You said the Tribe app?
It either uses its own internal tracker or it can track from MyFitnessPal. And for most people, MyFitnessPal is a good introductory way to get into tracking calories because they have a big library of foods, and you can literally plug in each food that you eat so that you can get a better gauge of what it looks like as numbers on the plate versus just this amount of chicken or this amount of that. And once you start thinking in numbers, then it's easy to track your food.
Is it A+ Fitness LLC?
No, it's I'll have to invite you. Yeah, I have to
invite you. All right, cool.
Okay, yeah.
But what
I'm finna put it on right now, but I'm finna download it right now.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So before we let you go, we gotta talk about these pictures that you said, man. First of all, great pictures. Nice. But who is this lovely young lady in this picture?
That is no longer a young lady. That is now my 13-year-old daughter.
Wow.
Nice. 13.
Wow.
Yes. I bet you missed them days right there, huh?
And that was some days I do and some days I don't. Yeah. There's pros and cons either way. There's pros and cons either way. Because now we can talk about music and sneakers and all of that stuff. But back then she always wanted to hang out with me. So there's trade-offs,
Right.
That's beautiful.
And then we got this guy. Look at this guy. Clean shave.
Man, that was the day that I decided that I was going to retire.
That was the day.
Yep.
Wow.
Said I'm out of here, Jack.
I'm up out of here.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Now,
so I went to work that day, hit the button, and the rest is history.
Yeah. What do you have any thoughts about the current stage of like these shaving waivers going away and all that stuff?
With the clean shave right there. No problem.
Yeah.
You don't agree with it?
Man. And here's the thing. I had to find out how to make that happen. Like a traditional razor hasn't touched my face since basic training. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I should have been on a waiver a lot of times, but I figured out a way to get as close as I could, and it worked.
Right.
So to those out there who may be thinking like, oh man, it's going to be like, you can figure it out, but you gotta look at what's going to work best for your skin and do the best, for you. You can do it though. It can be done.
Now, what I found out for me,
kind of hair.
Yeah. What I found out for me is I just couldn't shave every day, and I wouldn't use like you said, the traditional razor, and I'll just get the clippers. I'll get close, and then what I will do, I went and got a waiver, cool. But for me, if I was going to see the commander, if I was going in formation, if I was putting on my blues, those are the days that I'll be like, okay, I'm not going to even utilize the razor in this potential, even though I have the right and I can.
Right.
I'm just going to cut it off and start fresh like this is day one. Because I normally would do it either Sunday night or Monday morning, depending on, schedules and stuff.
You had your routine.
Yes. But if I knew if I was going to see the commander, and for whatever reason, good or bad, like that's how I want to be. Because I mean, we can say what we want. But there is a definite stigma that lingers over these shaving waivers. And again, and as I even counsel, my subordinates coming up, it's like, look, have your shaving waiver, bro. And that's your right. But just understand that this world that we're in is not catered correctly to allow us to get ahead if we don't play the game.
Yep.
So what I would tell them is, you don't have to be like me, but just understand, if you go up in front of a board, or if you go up from a retirement, if you go up, you can do that once, maybe twice, but you're probably not going to be invited back for the third time. You're not going to be, hey, is Airman Snuffy available to do this details? Airman, blah, blah. And it's just going to be what it is. Like, and if those are the things that you like to do, you're not going to be invited. So humble yourself for that day and shave 1-2 days earlier, just so you can continue to be on the call sheet. And it's just the game that we have to play. It sucks that we have to play it.
Yeah.
I will not,
but
it sucks.
But we've always
did that. I had my waiver, but I always shaved whenever I was going somewhere important, because that's a key right there. I'm so glad you said that to these young dudes that's in here now. Even with that shaving waiver, y'all might have to find your own way to get it all off. And like Randy said, to find your way to work it out, to get it off. Like, because what Jackson's saying to y'all, man, is 100% true. If you don't play that game the right way, you ain't going nowhere.
No.
You always, it's a stigma. It's a stigma, just like out in the real world. Just like they look at people with dreadlocks. I told my son the first time he wanted to grow some, I said, now you got to understand what's going to come with this.
Or people with tattoos.
People how going to look
tattoos.
Right, exactly. Tattoos too.
Or people
how people going to look at you. You got to be willing to stand up past that so people can know that, oh, your hairstyle don't define you. You know what I'm saying? You have to be the beacon for that, because people going to judge you on that all the time, on your appearance. No matter what we think or what we say we supposed to do, people going to always judge you on appearance.
Yeah.
Go pull up somewhere looking dusty and musty.
That's the first thing they see.
Yeah. All right, now talk to us about this. What is going on here, man? Look like you're jumping off the box. What's happening?
Pops.
Yeah.
So I'm jumping. So I am at Reebok headquarters in this photo, right?
Wow.
And I was a finalist in the contest. I didn't win the contest, but they brought all 8 finalists out and they gave us like gear for a year. They did this photo shoot with us, and man, it was crazy. I felt like a rock star, dude.
Nice.
And This photo was taken by Michelle Joyce, who kind of got me into taking photos just because watching her work and seeing how she was connecting with people and like even this shot, will give you an example of how cool she is as a person, because we were looking at different ways to get over the box because I was the most athletic person in the finalists, right? I'm usually that person, right? And she was like, okay, jump this way, jump that way. I was like, look, I could jump and turn midair if you can catch it. And she was like, I can catch it. I was like, well, if you can catch it, I'll smile. Right? One take. I jump, she caught it, I smiled. And this photo lives in infamy. Yeah. And if you could see, because there was a backdrop kind of like this, but it was about 9 feet high, right? And my head is about that high above the background. I'll show you the picture after we get done. Yeah.
Wow. Man, that's dope, man. That's dope, man. Well, shoot, man. Look, man, I really appreciate you coming on the show. You dropped some gems on us. You gave us some inspiration. I'm gonna take what you said. I'm just gonna get something going. I'm gonna stop procrastinating. Get up. Just get moving. Get moving. I can't promise you I'm gonna get down to that 12% this year, but give me about 18, 19 months.
Promise me anything. Just
right.
So
do it for yourself.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. But this is your time. You can plug what you got going on. You can so the floor is yours. Tell us where they can find you, what you got going on, and all that good stuff.
Well, you can find me at www.randyakensfitness.com. And you can also find me in the App Store, Tribe by RAF, but it's easier for me to invite you. So if you want to work with me, hit me up on my website. We can chat, and if it's a good fit, I'll send you a link and you can download my app. For media, if you have questions about media or you trying to get shot, hit me up at www.slantedcrownmedia.com. And both of those are also on Facebook.
Wow, man. Nice. That's awesome, bro. I appreciate you, man. PG, you got any closing words, closing comments?
No, man. No, I ain't got no closing comments. All the jewels been dropped. I'm picking them up. You can't, Drew, ain't nothing else to say when you picking Drews up. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my head thinking about my plan when I get to the gym tomorrow. I'm about to do something.
Let's go.
That's my God. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about. But no, man, that's all, man. I ain't got no closing words, man.
All right, well, let's plug out.
Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah. Good to meet you, too, man. Always, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out W Energy, man, at w.gg. See if the cherry blossom bundle is still there. If not, you missed out, but there's definitely some fire flavors over there. And remember, it's all natural. Only the coffee bean extract is what makes, what gives you your energy and your focus, man. So, and also, man, blackmoneymedialive.com. Go get your merch. Scroll all the way down to the Redeployment Podcast and pick you up some merch. And don't forget, like we just said earlier, the first couple people, let's say the first 5 people that purchase merch and tag us in Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, we will send you a 25% off coupon for the whole cart. So you can buy $100 worth of stuff and get 25 off if you want to do some quick math. So there it is. You know what I'm saying? You only got to pay 75. So, and also, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna real quick. Don't forget to check out the Real Game No Gimmick podcast. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube. And also go ahead and check me out, man. PG the Hustler, man. Spotify, man. Go get your workout music on, man. I'm finna start doing some. I got a couple cuts on there that's good for working out, but I'm making some more workout cuts. I'm about to make a workout song now, man. You got me motivated.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm doing some workout cuts now, man. We out here.
Yeah.
Yo, so to close us out, man, look, we thank you we thank Black Money Media for hosting the show. We thank Hustler, the PG. We thank our guests for pulling up. We thank W Energy for sponsoring the show. Listen, I hope something was said or even done to inspire you to do whatever it is that you need to do. This show is dedicated for one of four people, or maybe all. One is you, if you decided to join the military and you wanted to stay to the end, like myself, like Randy, this podcast is for you. If you decided that you in the military and you're going to get out, you've done a term, you're tired of it, that's cool. That's what PG did, and he's successful. He's doing his thing. This pod is for you. If you're thinking about coming in the military, I hope that we said something to influence you to make that decision, and hopefully you do it in the Air Force. If not, whatever, Air Force did us well. You know what I mean?
It's Bird Gang over here.
Yeah. Right. Or lastly, if you have never interacted with a military member, I hope that this podcast made you understand that we live, breathe, do work, and all that stuff just as much as you do. Yep. So please don't hesitate to reach out, talk to us. If you want to be a part of this show and you are a veteran and we want your story, you could click that link. You can hit me up in the comments. You can hit us up in the Spotify comments, whatever you want, just to get in contact with me. I'll send you the link. You can book your own showtime, and we get on here, and this is it, man. So again, thank y'all for pulling up.
You know what I want to do before you end it up? With something that just caught my ear.
Yeah.
We need to get some youngsters in here because it's 4 people. We need to get a couple youngsters in here that are thinking about going. Some ROTC people and get some guests, maybe a round table, and see if they can ask them some questions or see if they can answer any questions they might have about going into the service. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I could listen. So yeah, okay.
Sorry, inspiration. Inspiration.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Inspiration.
So for the youngins, okay, bet.
Right. If you're young and you watch this, tap in, man. We got something for you. We got something we're trying to work out. And we'll find a couple people locally, man.
Yeah, please do that.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, share, comment, share the podcast.
Subscribe.
Randy, we thank you. Randy, hold on to after the outro. And we're gonna holler at you.
Gotcha. And don't forget to check us out on Spotify. Jax, you be missing that.
Yeah, I gotta
check us out on Spotify, man. Full video, not just a sound. Full videos on Spotify, y'all.
We coming for you, Joe Rogan. We coming for you.
I don't even want to operate in Joe Rogan's space. I'm gonna let him have his own space. I like the space we in.
Until next week. We love you.
Peace, man.
It ain't nothing you can do about it. Peace.